Hello, you're watching Razzmatazz with Rashi, and today we have with us Prasanna Raghavan. She's joining us from Africa, where she's serving as an educator and also pursuing her dreams for writing. She has come up with a new book under the Bakula tree. So in this episode, we'll get to know a lot more about Prasanna and her book. But before moving forward, I would like to tell the audience that at the end of this episode, there'll be a question and we'll get the answer in this episode itself. So just write the correct answer in the comments below and you will stand a chance to win the mega prizes at the end of the season. So this contest is only for the subscribers, so don't forget to subscribe before you participate. Welcome, Prasanna. How are you?
Hi, Rashi. I'm very fine. And how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So tell us something interesting about you and all the wonderful things that you do.
I'm a teacher, and I'm a researcher. I'm an author. I am sorry. Can you start it again because the internet connection was not always.
Yeah, it's getting into the start. That's okay.
Yeah.
We can continue.
Yeah. Rashi, how are you? Okay, so yeah, as you have said, I'm a teacher, then I'm a researcher, I'm an author, and I'm a blogger. Okay, so and I'm born and brought up in Kerala, and yeah, I became a teacher not by training. I didn't want to be a teacher, honestly, but I became a teacher, and then my marriage brought me to Africa.
Okay.
Because my husband was teaching in Africa, so I came. And in the initial days, it was all undecided because I didn't want to come out of Kerala, really. But I landed in Africa. So in the beginning, it was all undecided whether I would be staying here or, all those kinds of anxieties and
initial thoughts keep coming up.
Yeah. But what happened was, I'm in Africa, now. We together served in different countries and then South Africa. And now we are settled in South Africa and we are staying in Cape Town. Cape Town is I think everybody knows Cape Town. It's a beautiful city.
Yeah, it's a famous place.
Globally known for its tourist attractions, a beautiful place.
Yes.
And we are happy here.
Okay, nice.
And we have two children, two girls. They are born and brought up and educated and married here.
Okay.
And and they live close by, so that whenever we get a chance, we meet, spend time together.
Yes. Have nice get-togethers.
Yeah.
Good.
So that is life. Life is going beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So how did this book happen? The Bakula tree, under the Bakula tree. Tell us more about your book.
Yeah, the thing is I started writing, or I wrote my first story when I was 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I don't know how I started writing. I took a book from my father's library and I read it. And then I got the idea of writing. Otherwise, I haven't even seen a writer in my life. I mean, at that time.
Yeah.
So writing a book or publishing was nothing familiar. But I wrote a story.
Yeah.
And but I knew that, or somehow I became a teacher, and so there was no time for me to pursue writing.
Writing, as a career.
Take it seriously.
Yes.
But it stayed with me. That's something, that spirit of writing, that inspiration to write something whenever I get a time. So
Yes.
I was writing and I was doing small writing. Even in Africa, I have sent my stories to a local
Okay, so you were
paper,
writing short stories and all.
short stories, and
Okay.
for teacher magazine like that.
Mm.
But I didn't. I couldn't find time actually, though it
Mm.
was in me, because life
Yes.
is a different thing,
Yeah.
story, story writing easy. You can't have a life. I mean, with the story writing alone, because
Correct.
however beautiful
Yeah,
that
now things
is.
have changed. Now you can, but yeah, at that time it was
Yeah, that
difficult to
that is
think
why
about it.
that is why I continued, and I took it seriously once I retired. I took an early retirement, and
Mm-hmm.
then I concentrated on that. So
Mm-hmm.
that is how this under the Bakula tree came.
Okay.
And to talk a little bit about that, its theme is a sisterhood
Mm-hmm.
finds root, you know. So how I themed is kind of a balancing in the sense that
Okay.
when you talk of patriarchy, it comes with a lot of connotation, a lot of things, because
Mm.
it's not considered a good word at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Comes with a lot of pain,
Yes.
a lot of even atrocious things,
Yes.
crime, and
Mm.
then
Suffering.
sufferings and pain,
Mm.
and depriving people from what really they are supposed to have.
Yeah, from
It's
the
against
rights and all.
humanity. Yeah, it's against humanity and a painful. So, and all these are happening within the four walls of the home.
Okay.
So there is no much witness for that as well. So that is why you can see that we do have so many laws, so many
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But they're all there in the books, but
Yes.
they're not
Not in
really
practical,
helping.
yes.
Yeah, not really helping the
Mm-hmm.
woman. So that is on the one side, and then I think, what is the way out, or is
Mm.
there any way out? So that way out is sisterhood.
Mm.
That is how I
Okay.
say it's a kind of balancing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the sisterhood is also the way I put it. You need a kind of transformation, a value
Mm.
transformation. You
Okay.
see, yeah, we all say that we generally say that a woman is a woman's enemy,
Mm-hmm.
but they can do a lot if they are
Yes.
really willing to
Yeah,
accept
they are very
the
good friends as well.
very good one and with
Yes. Mm.
kindness and accepting, and so that also we need a new value system,
Mm.
validate each other. Yeah, to see the
Okay.
other as part of me, not seeing the next person as the other. So that
Mm.
is how I'm putting forward. You need a
Okay.
revalidation. So if you
Yeah.
can have that, there is a
Mm.
real way out. So that is
Mm.
the thing,
That's
my
nice.
message.
So
Yeah.
this book is more about the conversation between, like the kind of sisterhood that we have portrayed in this book.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, this under the Bakula tree, it has also a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So the Bakula tree is also a character
Okay.
here, Yeah, it's a character. Yeah, something is happening under the tree, and
Uh-huh.
what's happening now? Before coming to that, I want to say that this is a story of three women.
Mm-hmm.
Three women: Sarah, Viji, and Alina.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, and they are living in a super rich suburb. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they live in a gated complex where they do have freestanding palatial homes.
Yeah.
They're rich. They
Okay.
do have rich husbands, NRI husbands,
Mm.
globe-trotting husbands.
Yeah.
So when you look from outside, everything
Yeah,
is
it's all very
fine.
happy and shiny.
Everything is fine, but
Yeah.
um, when you look at the inside, there's a big contradiction. Contradiction. So, in the sense that they are not even able to find a space to sit in inside their homes to share their views,
stories,
share their ideas.
Okay.
Because they are under surveillance, even the family members, even the elder sister.
Okay.
So there is not even a public place where women can go and sit and share the content of their heart and share their pain or anything. So what they have to really look forward is to they have to go to the wilderness, and there is an old Bakula tree.
Okay. So that's how the name of the book came up.
Yeah, they're the stories.
Nice.
And
that's really interesting.
Yeah, it's in that background they are forming this sisterhood.
Good.
And this Bakula tree is also a representative of. I mean, if you look at the Indian mythology, this is Bakula tree is representing love. Yeah, because we have the stories that this cowherd Krishna, he sat on the tree, then he played his flute, and he.
So it's also connected to that.
Yeah, it is all there. It is all mentioned. It's all in the conversation.
Yes.
The conversation, it is all mentioned, and then he is wooing Radha, the milkmaid.
Okay.
All these things. So when it comes there, Krishna is wooing Radha. The importance is for Krishna. And then comes Radha. But there is also a primordial idea about Radha Krishna. In that way, Radha is coming first. Radha Krishna, not Krishna. So in that primordial idea, Radha, or the woman, is her love is a man's potential. You see how that is how that Radha Krishna concept is.
Okay.
But when it comes to as time passes on, that order itself changes from Krishna to Radha.
It has suddenly changed.
Yeah. So all these things are there. So that is the importance of Bakula tree there.
Okay, that's nice.
And then I told the tree is becoming a part of their sisterhood. And then out of the three, woman Sarah is in big danger. She needs help. And so the story is the sisterhood able to help her?
Yeah, for that the audience will have to now go and download the book and then read. We'll not talk more about the book here.
Yeah.
So tell us about your life, like your lifestyle there in Africa. Like you're doing so many wonderful things there. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, Africa is, as I said, I always feel at home here.
Okay.
Yeah. Because,
so how long have you been staying there now?
In South Africa since 1990.
Oh.
We are in South Africa in 1990. And people are very friendly. And from my experience, they always treat me as their favorite guest. So you won't be an outsider. No, that is in the African life. African life is, because they do have a philosophy. Their philosophy is called Bundu.
Okay.
That basically is I am because of you. You see, that is the philosophy. Yeah, because you have to. That is humanity. It's celebrating humanity. I have to take care of you. That one is the interpersonal relationship.
Yeah. So everybody is taking care of each other.
Yeah.
Between the humans,
that's nice. Between the humans and even the animal life, plant life. So you become that unity. That is that is one that gives you peace. That philosophy is in them.
Okay.
So I value them very much. But again, there are a lot of things common with India, because There
Okay.
was both the countries have been under colonialism. The difficulties,
Yes.
colonialism left. It
Mm.
has done good things, but it has done a lot of bad things as well
Mm.
for people,
Yeah.
So there is that thing. There is poverty,
Mm.
for especially there was kind of in the past, South Africa is very well known for apartheid.
Okay.
People separate,
Mm.
so but then they wanted to develop education.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it is we are brought here to for that purpose, because
Yes.
for certain critical subjects like
Yeah.
science and math, they need
Yeah,
it.
that's what
So
your
that is
background is like in science and maths, and suddenly your
yeah,
focus is now on writing.
yeah.
So it was
So
always
that is
there,
why
like with you. The passion was always hidden there.
yeah. So that is why we are here. But yeah, that is always that is what is ups and down, because you always have that thinking, have you done everything, for the children? Because the children are also we are basically teaching the black school, to
Hmm.
uplift them.
Okay.
So there is always a problem because they are not up to because some of the homes they don't have both parents taking care of the children.
Mm. Yeah.
There's pain, there's poverty, so that is the
Different
background.
problems, yeah, they're facing.
Different problems, yeah, that
Correct.
is it. So our life was ups and down. Do you
Yes.
have the professional satisfaction when you look at that?
Yes.
It's not there. But so we are to do a big service to the people. But
And that's good.
that
That's
time,
a very nice thing that you are doing there.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did that research also,
Okay.
because in the classroom, because in the math classroom, I have, of course, the children have that background issue. Their
Mm.
poverty, their family, the material world is very, very poor. So that will
Mm.
affect their brain growth and all those things, Then, in addition to that, I did a research on how is maths. So is something wrong with the way it is taught?
Okay.
So that was my research study.
Yes.
So
Even the
I
upbringing
have,
matters.
yeah.
Okay.
Also, even the philosophy of mathematics
Mm.
is it appropriate?
True.
Has it got something? Is everything right? That was
Mm.
my research
Okay.
on that,
That's good.
and I published my thesis. And
Yeah.
I did it with the Rhodes University in Grahamstown.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now the book is used as a reference book. Yeah, in the university it is put as a kind of library for the research
Mm-hmm.
thesis. So people are using my research as a
Oh,
reference,
that's
and
nice.
yeah,
That's really,
yeah,
yeah, commendable.
yeah. So I'm very happy that yeah, I could do something.
Yes, it is your contribution could
And
help some
it
people.
remains there. It remains there as my contribution to
Definitely.
Africa.
Yeah, it feels good. So what are
Yeah,
your plans from now? Like, are you doing more research now or you're writing more books? What are your future plans?
yeah, yeah. Again about writing. You mentioned about my science and background.
Yes.
How I jumped
Yes.
into
How
this
did writing
because
happen?
it is a big journey. It is a tough
Okay.
journey. It is a
Mm.
painful journey. Yeah, when I think, as I said that after I got prepared, okay, I thought, well, I will look into this side,
Mm.
and then I discussed it with my daughters, and then they advised me that we should do a course in
Mm.
creative writing so that to know everything, because yeah, I did it, and
Okay.
they were right. They were right,
Mm.
and
So that was a
I
like
did
a creative writing course.
yeah, I did a creative writing
Nice.
course with a online course with
Mm.
all about writing.
Okay.
So that is
And that must have helped a lot.
oh, that without that I
Mm.
didn't have been able to do anything. I would have
Yes.
written something because that
Mm-hmm.
was what I was doing. I was writing something. I take a piece of paper when I get a time, I write it. But what are the rules in creative writing? Is
Yes.
there any rule? I
Mm.
didn't know. So that was writing for me, simply writing, and whatever comes to my mind in a piece of paper, I write.
Okay.
But after I have joined the course, I got the techniques of structuring a story.
Correct. To
What
get
is
a
the
direction, like
plot?
how to start about that, how to go about it.
Yeah, what the plot, the structure, the character, the conflict, and everything. What is how it starts, what's the middle, what's the end. So without knowing these things, I was blank.
Yeah. So you have used all these ideas in your current book, the Bakula
That is
tree.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
That
Only
that
after
would be
that, that
interesting
is
to
why,
read.
yeah, it took time, So I wanted to,
Yes.
it put me a lot of fear in me because, you talk of math problem. Yes, I'm ready. I know, because I know the A to Z of a problem. Of a physics thing, I know. But the literature, the people on the literature side, they are having a different mindset because
Yes.
they know Shakespeare, they know they know all such stories, and
Yeah.
so I'm not well versed in that side. So, and also in the maths, in science, we are very simple people. If you want to, if I between two places, we make it straight, straight,
Yes.
matter of fact,
Very to the point.
simple. Yes, but in creative writing, if you
Yes.
have to move from one place to another, you have to apply your
Yeah.
imagination. What are
Imagination
these
comes
things?
into place. Yeah.
Yeah, so that you should make it interesting for the readers, feeling their senses, the smell,
Yes.
their taste, and all these things. How to make it that, and also you don't write what you think. You should make it appealing to the readers. So
True.
that shift from telling to showing, so new to me, So
Good.
because of that, I was very doubtful about myself. I always have that doubt whether I am up to
No, but
is
now your
my
book is
work.
doing well and you're getting good reviews for your book. You must be really happy.
Yeah, yeah. Also, the answer is marketing. Once I read my book, I thought, okay, I was done with that. Oh my God. But then I realized, no, that is a whole lot is remain marketing.
True.
You see how to reach,
So are you reading
yeah,
any other books from this carnival? Are you reading and reviewing any
yeah.
other books? With which other books are you
I
reading now?
have I have reviewed a few books. I have reviewed a few books, and yeah, this blog chatter is helping me a lot. And
Yeah.
I was zero in terms of marketing and
Mm.
how to even use the socials for that. But this is helping me. Yeah, I have published a book also on the blog chatter. Carnival. That's the book I published. So
Yeah.
we are very busy with that now, and so yeah.
Good, good.
And you asked me about the future. Yeah, actually, this book I published as an experiment
Okay.
because to get to know what is this
Yes, you
publishing
wanted
world.
to get to know like what all things
Yeah,
comes into it.
and it is a short read. It's a short
Mm.
read. My real work is there.
Okay, that's true.
That's my real work. That is a kind of mystery novel. Oh, I want to put it mystery novel. I'm not very clear about in what genre it belongs, but I put it for the time being as a mystery
Okay.
novel. Yeah, mystery novel, and it is. I'm inspired by an incident, a real life incident. But that is all inspiration, only inspiration.
Okay.
So yeah, I have completed the first draft of that. So I know that a lot has to be done now. So I'm getting
Nice.
ready for that. So
That's
once
good.
it has to go through a lot of polishing.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
that takes time.
yeah, a lot of polishing. So I don't know when it will be coming
Take your
out.
time. No hurry. We'll wait for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it takes
Yes.
time. Yeah.
So would
Sure.
you quickly want to read a few lines from your book?
Yeah, I can read just a line. Yeah, this is a question, it's a conversation, a dialogue between. Okay, this is, as I said, Vijay is saying,
Yeah.
as a answer to a question. Sarah asked a question and she is answering. Okay, a man and a woman cannot survive without love. That is for sure. When they live for a system, they lose their love and life. We all have to find love to live for ourselves. I never found my Krishna or that sort of love, Gigi said. You found yours, but couldn't reach him, she added, facing Alina. You found yours too, she told Sarah. You lost him, but your Krishna is coming in search of you, unlike the Krishna who left his Radha at the Vrindavan. Every woman should join her Krishna if she wants happiness in life. That is the proverbial truth.
That's nice. So we'll tell the audience that we will share the link to this book in the description of this video. So go to that link, download the book, and definitely read this very interesting book that she has come up with. And the question for today is, like, we have talked at length about one tree. So you have to name that tree. So it's a very easy question. You will get the answer in this episode itself. Watch the episode or just read more about her book, and you will get the answer. And if your answer is correct, you will stand a chance to win the prizes. It was really nice to have you on my show, and it was so lovely to talk to you. Thank you so much for coming here.
I'm very grateful, Rashi, for having me and giving me this opportunity. As I said, I was very nervous. You made it easy for me. Yeah, and this is the kind of first experience for me,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm so happy you did. You actually agreed and you came here.
I'm also happy that I did. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.